Hello and welcome to a new training video from Skolera. In today's video, we're going to see how as students we can respond or answer our online quizzes. There we have several ways to reach that. Either if the quiz itself is written right in here, you can click on it and go to check details and that will take you directly to the quiz page. We definitely have a notification of this quiz as well, so you can click on the notification and go to the quiz page. Or from online quizzes, you can select the subject that you want to answer the quiz for, and it will take you to the quizzes page. You can actually see where it's split out into different parts. Solved and unsolved quizzes are all marked and here. As long as the due date of the quiz is still in green, that means that I'm still able to submit. However, this is also managed by how many trials the teacher have allowed me to solve this quiz. If it's only one trial and I've already finished it, well, even if it's green, even if it's the due date hasn't come, you still won't be able to submit the quiz again. However, let's take a look at this quiz. By clicking on the quiz, it will show us the quiz details page. And as we can see here, okay, we have 4 attempts and we've only used up 1 attempt. So that means we still have 3 more attempts to solve the quiz. To solve that quiz, we'll go to Solve Online and it will open up the quiz for us. We have the quiz total time, the remaining time, and the number of questions in the quiz and how many questions we've already responded. You can start by checking each of these answers, move to the next question. I'm not sure I know the answer for this question, so I can skip it and move on to the next one. Okay, yes, this is definitely a false, right up there. And then I go to submit. The first thing that will happen, it will give me a warning that I do have an unsolved question. Remember, we skipped one of the questions. So it's going to tell me that you've skipped one of the questions or you have one of the questions that you didn't solve. Are you sure you want to submit? If you're 100% sure and you don't know the answer to that question, then you can just go ahead and submit. If you want to go back to it, you just click on cancel, return back to question 2, which we haven't answered, and you can select the correct answer, move to the next question, and then finally submit your solution and click on submit right up here. It will give us a confirmation and will tell us that the grades will be calculated shortly. You can click on confirm. Now if you go back to it, it will show you here that you've used 2 attempts out of your 4, and this is your score so far. Okay, right up there. If we go to one of the closed quizzes, a quiz that has already, the due date has already passed, the ones here where the due date is written in red, let's take a look at this one, which has been solved. We can look at it and it will tell us the grades and our details. We did very badly in this quiz. We've got 0 out of 6 and we only had the 1 trial, but you can check on answers and that will show you the questions and my answers. If I had actually put any answers in there, it will show it. But on top of that, because the quiz has been closed, it's already done, you can also see the model answers. So you can see what the teachers have marked as correct answers as well. Okay, you can then compare, of course, your answers to these answers. If you have multiple attempts, you'll see the different attempts that you've tried, and then you can take a look at them and see how you developed from one attempt to another. This is how we can answer the quizzes, the online quizzes. Now do remember, online quizzes are not necessarily an exam. It's basically a way for the teachers to assess what we know and what we don't know so that they can help us to improve. Okay, so don't be afraid in quizzes. Don't think of it as always as an exam. It's an assessment rather than an exam, but it's done online. Thank you, and we hope you join us again in another video from Skolera.